Hello and welcome, Saline, to another episode of SHS Today. For our first act, we have Lucas Fountain and Max Watkins who show us a young talent in the drama club. Then, Sarah Burgess shows us what's buzzing about the fine print bookshop. And lastly, we drop in to Josiah Hayter's Essentials for the skate park. Ready or not, here it comes, Saline, on another episode of SHS Today.
Good morning, Saline. Welcome to the 323 edition of SHS Today. I'm Dawson Higgins.
And I'm Ray Yoders. We've got a jam-packed episode for you today, so let's roll into the show. Buckle up, Saline, because test week is fast approaching. On April 14th, the 11th graders will take the M-Step. On April 15th, 9th and 10th graders will take the PSAT, while 11th graders take the SAT. Seniors get the day off for college visits. Finally, on the 16th, the 11th graders will take the ACT work keys.
Now with the bad news out of the way, let's start with the good news. After the past few years of trouble, it's important to support local companies now more than ever. Luckily, Sarah Burgess is here to take us downtown for a look at a new store in this edition of Business Buzz.
Downtown Saline is a part of our city with a rich history. Most every business has a story that goes way back. Today, I'm checking out a new shop that has decided to start a new chapter here in Saline, the Fine Print Bookshop. The heart of shopping local in Saline, downtown draws in people from all around.
So my wife and I moved to Saline about 3 years ago. We love downtown Saline. It's one of our favorite little downtowns.
The owners of Fine Print, Bill and Lindsay Gibson, moved here to foster a community surrounding a love of reading.
The city of Saline, I love it. It seems like there's just a strong core of book devourers.
Whether you're an avid reader or you just like to turn a page every now and then, books hold many worlds for your mind to explore.
Books are a way for everyone to kind of open up their world. If you read a book that even is just a little bit different than your perspective, it opens up a whole new world for you.
Doing more to expand their world, Fine Print also partners with independent authors.
One of the things we'd love to do is promote independent authors. We have a consignment program that we're starting up. Independent authors can come in, we'll review their books, because one thing we want to make sure is that every book is going to work for our customers and the city of Saline. We want to make sure that we have good representation there.
Fine Print Bookshop has certainly left its mark. Its bookmark, that is. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Sarah Burgess. Back to you in the studio.
The Fine Print Bookshop is located at 109 East Michigan Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6 and on Saturday from 10 to 4.
Calling out to all our writers, the 5th annual edition of the literary magazine created by the Writing Center is now accepting submissions. This year's theme is Back to the Future, and you can submit all sorts of media from poems to artwork. If this sparks creative energy in you, get your pen to paper soon because the deadline is April 15th. For more information, scan the QR code on screen.
The SHS Theater program is still enjoying the success of their recent production of Bye Bye Birdie, but you may be surprised to find out that not everyone who was part of the production was a high schooler. Max Watkins shines a spotlight on a rising star.
Saline High School's theater program is full of interesting characters, some of whom aren't even in high school.
So I started theater in 2nd grade, and it started with junior theater.
Shepard Orwig, an 8th grader at Saline Middle School, has been in more high school shows than most of the veteran actors here. When he was in 6th grade, Shepard was approached by theater director Miss Grebe about joining his first high school production.
I was working with Miss Grebe on, I think it was Peanuts, and she came up to me and asked if I wanted to be in Newsies, and I accepted.
Since he's been in Newsies, Shepard has participated in a multitude of shows, including the most recent production of Bye Bye Birdie.
With high school productions, you get to do a lot more than you can in junior theater. In junior theater, it's the basic levels of theater. You get to learn how everything works, but in a high school production, I feel that you get to apply every skill you learn to make a really awesome show.
Wait and see, they're so impossible to. Soon you'll be old enough to kiss.
Theater Theater's interesting because you get to have your own life, and then when you come into theater, you get to be a whole entire different person than who you really are, and I think that like sparks joy in me. It's also the friends you make along the way, you could say. It's like you're a huge family, and you can always come back to them whenever you need them.
Whether just acting as a hobby or taking it further as a career, this kid is going places. Well, he'll at least be going to the high school. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Max Watkins. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Shepard, for sharing your experience with the SHS Drama Club. We're looking forward to seeing you next year.
Hornets, spring break is almost here at last. After this Friday, we'll be set free for the week. Be sure to make the most of this opportunity to rest. School will be back in session on April 4th, hopefully with less students with bags under their eyes.
Speaking of spring, we can expect warm weather heading to Saline, giving us plenty of time to spend outside. Here's Josiah Hayter with some top tips for an activity you may want to try this season.
Winter is coming to an end, so you know what that means. We're going to the skate park. Today we're going over the top 5 essential items that you're going to need to go to the skate park, whether it's to further your progression or this is your first time going to the skate park. Just a list of items that you should probably be bringing, so let's get to it.
Essential number 1.
Obviously, you're going to need to have a skateboard. Skateboard, here we go. You need to have a skateboard. Now, there's a lot of different preferences and styles when it comes to like all the parts of the skateboard. You got the deck, the grip tape, the trucks, the wheels, even the bearings inside the wheels. But to be honest, when you're a beginner, it doesn't really matter what skateboard you have.
Number 2.
We got a lovely helmet. This is obviously the most important thing that you're gonna need to have. Helmets save your life, and yeah, you wanna stay safe and not get an injury. Save that head. All right. Number 3, essential to bring. We got a water bottle and food if you want, I guess. So no matter how long you're gonna be at the skate park, you know you're working out, you're gonna be thirsty, you're gonna be hungry, so get yourself a snack and water. All right.
Number 4.
We got a multi-tool if you have one. They're very nice to have, whether you need to fix certain things on your skateboard, but usually somebody at the skate park will have one and they'll let you borrow it if they're chill.
And number 5.
Got flat bottom shoes. These can be any type of shoe, you know. You got the classic Vans, but usually you want squeeze shoes. Canvas shoes like these, they rip up a ton. And yeah, that's about it. Now, go into that skate park, have some fun. I'm Josiah Hayter, reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio. Peace.
If you're interested in skateboarding, you can purchase gear over at Olympia Skate Shop on West Michigan Ave in Ypsilanti. Then head over to the Ann Arbor Skate Park on North Maple Road.
And with that, it's time for us to stick the landing on today's show. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and YouTube at SHS Today and Instagram at Saline Video. I'm Dawson Higgins.
And I'm Ray Yoders. Tune in after break for a look into the shadowy boards inside colleges.
A journey off into the halls, asking you questions.
And bees.
Bees?
Bees. Have a great spring break, Hornets.